Welcome everyone to our discussion about Gideon versus Wainwright. This landmark Supreme Court case changed the landscape of legal representation in the United States forever. When Gideon requested an attorney to help defend him, he was shocked to hear the judge declined his plea. The judge cited Florida law at the time, which only provided the court-appointed counsel in capital cases. Determined to fight for his rights, Gideon took matters into his own hands. He wrote a petition to the Supreme Court arguing that everyone accused of a crime should have the right to an attorney. In 1963, the Supreme Court agreed to hear Gideon's case. This decision marked a pivotal moment not only for him, but for the understanding of legal rights across the nation. This case effectively extended the right to legal representation to state courts. Therefore, no one would be denied a fair trial due to a lack of resources. The average public defender often handles hundreds of cases each year. This creates an environment where defendants may not receive the attention and defense they truly deserve. Let's not forget that Gideon's story resonates far beyond his individual case. It serves as a reminder that the fight for justice is ongoing, and we must remain vigilant. For those facing charges, the presence of a skilled attorney can make all the difference in the outcome of a trial. This brings us in a full circle back to Gideon's original fight. Public defenders strive to advocate for their clients despite the limitations they face. However, the system often places them at a disadvantage, making it challenging to mount an effective defense. This is why advocacy groups work tirelessly to reform public defense. Encouraging adequate funding and training programs for public defenders is essential to improve the system. Additionally, we should think about how this case affects public perception of justice. Many people may feel disillusioned when they see those without means receiving less effective counsel. We must continue to demand accountability from our legal institutions. After all, the legacy of Gideon is meant to inspire not just legal professionals, but all citizens. The story of Clarence Gideon is not just historical, it carries weight and relevance today. The right to legal representation must remain a cornerstone of our justice system. The ruling in Gideon versus Wainwright was monumental, but real progress requires consistent commitment. Advocacy and reform efforts should remain priorities as society evolves. Their work is challenging and requires immense dedication. Despite the obstacles, many public defenders strive to change lives for the better. In closing, remember that Gideon's case is a foundational moment in American legal history. It reminds us that justice requires vigilance, advocacy, and unwavering commitment to the rights of all individuals. As we discuss the broader implications of this case, it's important to acknowledge how it has influenced public opinion. People are advocating more strongly for the rights of defendants. Historical cases like Gideon versus Wainwright provide us with a blueprint for activism. They show us how individuals can challenge injustices and influence legal standards. Moreover, we must recognize that legal rights often intersect with other social issues. Factors such as race, poverty, and education can impact access to quality legal representation. Listening to voices from marginalized communities can shape our understanding of these issues. Their experiences offer invaluable insights into how justice can be denied. His persistence is a testament to the power of an individual action in the face of adversity. We can draw inspiration from his example as we work toward meaningful change. As we discuss these topics, let's remain aware of the personal stories behind the legal battles. Each case represents a human life impacted by the system. By advocating for those without representation, we can help restore faith in the legal system. Justice should not be a privilege reserved for the few. Innovations in legal technology provide new opportunities for effective representation. They can democratize access to legal information and support. In doing so, we honor Gideon's legacy and those who continue to fight for justice. Together, we can work toward a legal system that truly embodies fairness and equality.